Hello and welcome to another Graph Battle Report. This time 2,500 points of Ogres versus Vampire counts in a battle line. So we rolled a scenario. What's a battle line? We rolled uh, terrain and nothing significant happened. I mean, on the way we deployed terrain and deployed the army, the terrain didn't really affect. So let's go over his list. Again, sorry for some of the blurry pictures and sorry if the names of the army list is not looking well because, well, we played in French, so I had a French army list that I converted to English. So let's start with his. Army. So he has a unit of 20 skeleton warriors with full command, completely on the right of the table. Um, he has a unit of 6 crypt horrors. Behind it is 3 Varghast and a spirit host. I've already played Vampire Counts once, and that's the second one I'm playing them, so I don't know much about the army. Then he has a big block of 39 zombies, 20 crypt guards. In the zombies, he has a banner that gives you -1 leadership. He has 2 vampire, a banshee. One of the vampires level 3, the other one is just level 2, I believe. And behind it is behind the crypt ghouls is another banshee. Then he has Terrorgeist and a big unit of zombies. And the vampires are in a skeleton unit. Then he has a first unit of 5 dire wolves and a second unit. So the first one and a second unit of 5 dire wolves. On my side, my deployment looks like this, a really nice battle line, right? Let's start from my right. From my right, I have a unit of 3 bulls with a musician, saber task, 6 lead belchers with a musician and the guy that gets +1 attack. I then have a unit of 6 bulls with full command. Inside is my BSB and my level 2 Firebelly. I have on the hill a unit of 4 Mournfriend cavalries with full command and Dragonhide banner, which lets me reroll a few things. It was really nice, this battle. Then behind that I have an Iron Blaster, a big unit of 9 Iron Guts with my level 4 Slaughtermaster in there. Another unit of 3 bulls with a musician and one lonely saber task. The building here gives hatred to the units in 6 inches next to it, and if you're on the forces of evil on top of hatred, you get frenzy. So that's what he got when we got into combat around this. So Vanguard moves. He moves up the wolves. First unit of wolves next to the river. The second unit of wolves next to the center of the table. And I should have taken a shot showing the complete table at that point, but I didn't. So he gets first turn, and he moves quite aggressively on the side here. The Varghast, they wanted to charge, but they failed. So he stuck there, which is good because it gives me some 1 round of shooting that I think I really need. In the middle, he moves as much as he can, and on the left, he moves up a bit more. So you see, first round of moving, nothing much. He tries a few things in magic, but I dispel everything. Yeah, and doesn't really have shooting, so nothing happens. So let's go to Ogre turn 1. Up, I charge my saber task into the flank of the wolves. The idea is I should get rid of him. And that's the only charge I have. On the other side of the board, I'm gonna try to redirect the crypt ghouls, the cryptars, with my saber task or with my unit of bulls. If he doesn't get the bait, I'll try to charge his skeleton and get rid of him. And I'm gonna shooting. I'm gonna try to make them. I'm not moving the rest of my units much because I want to shoot. I outshoot him and I want to out magic him if I can. So I'm not moving much. So in the center I don't move, and globally it looks like this. And this is the first view of the board. I should really take one after deployment so you guys get a better idea of how things work. So let's go on to shooting. I kill one with one more wound. My Iron Blaster misfires, and nothing happens on magic because they have 4 dice. He has 3. Really nothing much. So on the other side of the board, I win combat and over in such a way. So now let's go to Vampire Count turn 2. And Vampire Count turn 2, he charges my Saber Task. Fails its. Oh, so this turn he fails his charge with the Vargeist, which is kind of lucky. He rolls 3 or something. I unfortunately couldn't get into his second unit of wolves, so they charge my bulls here. And in the center, he moves up quite aggressively. Magic is 5 dice to 4. Nothing much happens. So this is how it looks in the center. And the Vargeist comes out of behind from the building, and unfortunately I can't shoot it. I really wish I could. So it looks like this before combat. After combat, oh yeah, and the spirit host went through the house. So after combat, it looks like this on this side. I can still see them, so I'm probably gonna charge them. And it looks like this on the other side of the board. Hey. So quite happy with how it looks. I've quite nicely managed them. So now let's go for Ogre's turn 2. And so a few things happen here. Here my plan is I'm gonna charge. I charge a lot of things in this turn because I'm in range. So I want to charge the big unit of Iron Guts into the zombies that are completely on the left, and also charge my Mornfang there because I think like dual charging I can overrun them, and I can get into the crypt ghouls after I completely destroyed them. Unfortunately, I miss my charge with the Iron Guts. So, and I also wanted to have the Cybertask charge, but he failed. And I don't think I have pictures afterwards, so oops. So as you can see, I'm in with Mornfang. I'm not in with Iron Guts, and I will be moving the 2 remaining ogres to the center of the battlefield, but I don't think I have an image there. On the right flank, hey, I charge my big unit into the spirit host because I'm just gonna go. I've got a charge, a banner, a BSB, a rank, a flank. So I already won by 5. Even if he does, I'm gonna win the combat, and that's gonna kill them. I charged the lead belcher in the flank of the cryptars, and that might have been an error. I might have been better shooting them, because shooting I can kill one for sure. I would probably have it been better because I would have been like short range. I probably would have killed more than one like I did the previous turn, but I decided, hey, I'm an ogre, I charge, right? So might not have been the best thing. And here I have the charge with I roll 10, so instead of 1 in tactics, I get D3, and that's gonna really help. But yeah. So overall, it looks like this, and yeah, the ogres, they should have come them. The thing I forgot here is to get my I have a gorger that could come in, and I completely forgot the gorger. So let's go on to. I don't think magic did much. Yes, magic didn't do much this turn. I did better magic the turn afterwards. Yep. So here I win combat, but I don't kill them all. Here I kill one and put 2 wounds on the other, and he puts 2 wounds on me, right? So I mean, I would really have been better. Well, I killed 2 and 2 wounds on another one. I'm pretty sure I would have done better at shooting more attacks. Yeah, and no flanks, but well, okay. I didn't even take a picture of the the spirit host being destroyed. Um, Here I'm killing a few, and at the end of the combat, you can see that I reformed my ogres to be ready for charges I'm gonna get in. I've killed quite a few zombies, but unfortunately not enough. Hmm. Or did I? Yeah, I got rid of the zombies. I got rid of the zombies. Sorry, I completely forgot I got rid of the zombies. So now let's go to Vampire Count turn 3. He charges me in the flank, he charges me in the front, and charges me in the middle. And I have troll guts on a bunch of units here. And it's going to and plus 1 toughness. He also moves his Banshee and Terrorgeist and screams at me, and I lose 1 complete. Well, I lose more. More like I lose 4, and I remember that I ended up here being with only 1, and then I remember, hey, but I got Troll Guts on, so I got regen, and I did my regen saves, and hey, the bunch of them came back. My opponent was like, so. Yep. After combat, ooh, it looks like this. He kills my unit. He wins combat. However, I lose, and he has -1 leadership. I need to roll on 3 dice instead of 2, and re-roll if I blah blah. So I end up running. He catches me. Here he kills me too and catches me, but I've whittled him down. There's 1 left, right? But I have. That's why I think I should have been shooting the previous round. And the other combat doesn't really count. Upstairs we're still stuck in. So Ogre turn 3. As I was saying, I'm still stuck there in combat. My Gorger came on the ground. I reform my unit of Iron Guts, move my cannon so I can shoot through his Vargeist and maybe kill 1 Cryptar or 2. The main combat here, I charge my bulls and I charge my Saber Tusk, and I love my Saber Tusk. So, and on the left, I get it in. That might be the dice I got for magic, but I'm not sure. I should have taken notes, and my notes don't say that. Uh, yep. So things I've attempted at this turn, and I forgot to take pictures. I'm sorry. Is I've attempted to use the Hell Heart. Unfortunately, I rolled a 1 for the Hell Heart, so it's like way too far to reach both his sorcerers. Um, I get rid of uh, his crypt guards, made 2 wounds with my saber task on the Vargeist, on the Terrorgeist. So hey for the small cat, made that thing way more manageable, and that was it. So vampire counts turn 4. Um, uh, I don't remember why I ran with my but I run from something like he shout at me and yeah. So this is probably after, yeah, that's how it went. Sorry. Sorry for being confused. So he screamed at me like hell. I lost so many and I ran. Um, he's reformed to face me here and he's been doing a few wounds by shouting. And he's getting ready for things. He's moving up to the center to get rid of my big unit. And yeah, nothing much happens in Magic. He gets unlucky. I get lucky. In the end, I look like this. On and on the other front, I'm getting up to charge the remaining Cryptars. Finally, kill the zombies, the skeletons that were up there. 3 turns to kill 20 skeletons. How crappy is that? So, Ogre turn 4, and this is probably the most important turn. I charge the unit. We're not counting that I'm charging downhill. I agreed with him. Uh, and then I had a tough decision where my cannon was. I could shoot the Fargeist or charge the main unit. And I decided, like, what the hell? I'm a chariot. I'm gonna go in the flank. It's gonna give me combat res, and it's gonna give me some impact hits. With some luck, I'll do something. I think that I made the right decision here by charging. I'm also charging my bulls in the remaining Vargeist. And at the end of combat, we got into a challenge, and I think that was to my advantage more than to his, because well, yeah, I was there. I really had my advantage. He got unlucky trying to kill me. I got lucky with my saves, and so on and so forth. And I think he forgot he had magical items for his saves. So now that's the end of combat. I've whittled him down a lot. Uh, he's still strong, but I think I kind of have the advantage here. So, looks like this at the end of the combat. On the far right, I won really, and now it's Vampire Count turn 5. He moves his Banshee and his Terrorgeist to scream at me and wants to scream from the Banshee that's inside the unit. And yep, I don't remember why you took 2 of these. But what happened is his Banshee in the unit rolled a double 1, so it didn't do much. He killed my cannon with a screaming Terrorgeist and did a bunch of wounds, but not enough for me to run. And I think we pushed in combat. So at the end of the combat, it looks like this. So here we go. Ogre turn 5s. I charge my bulls on the flank. I try to charge my remaining units that are in the back, but I fail for both of them. And at the end of combat, this is what's left. And I think we made an error because he was crumbling by 5, and that wasn't killing everybody, but he thought the 5 wounds were distributed for everybody, and I disagree with that. But and it was late, so that's what's left. And both of his big monster die from crumbling. So I've learned a few things. I've learned how to play vampire counts. I've learned that you need not to forget stuff because my opponent had a nice spell where I was losing uh, wounds every turn. Forgot to dispel it, but he forgot to affect the spell. So I probably would have lost if we would have taken that into account. Um, I've learned a bit about vampire counts, how they work. I think I was happy that my list was magic heavy in that case. Having a level 4 really helped. Getting regeneration troll guts at the right moment really helped. And yeah, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and bye bye.